Hello my friends. We've got some craziness going on here, but I'm heading to the grocery store. I'm going to explain that really quickly. My husband did not need his $20 that we budget for groceries this week, and once you see my fridges, you'll realize why I'm taking that and going to the store. Today is November 12th, and I'm gonna give you an update on what we've got going on here with the shelf-tober. And I want to put a disclaimer here in case you are not following me on Instagram. I have also been doing, I mentioned in another video that I've been doing, it's called the men's game. So day 1 you get rid of 1 item, day 2 you get rid of 2 items, so on and so forth. I have been doing that, and I missed a day, and for day 11, which was yesterday, I said that we're not going to be frustrated in what we did not get done. We're actually going to count the blessings of the things that we have, and the idea was to go into your pantry and pull some things out for your local food pantry. Now, it didn't have to be 11 items. It was just however many items to bless somebody with. And I did that. I did that with the intention of, honestly, I was really holding on to the food. I was really struggling with doing that. If it sounds like that kind of thing comes easy to me, it does not. My natural inclination is, no, we need to hoard this food. You know, we don't know what the future is like, but we're blessed, and I wanted to acknowledge that. I wanted to put that into my head. I wanted to solidify the fact that God is still in control. God is still on the throne. And right now, especially this time of year, a lot of people are really struggling, and you need to not hold on to this as if it's an idol. I do want to clarify something. You need to remember also too that as homemakers and moms, we are called to prepare for the winter. I did want to say that is our job. We are to prepare for the future. We are to stock up. That is our job. That is a beautiful thing. Don't look at it negatively, like stocking up means that we're not trusting in God. I don't think that's it at all. But if you're holding on to something in fear, that's wrong. Okay, so I'm going to turn the camera around. I'm going to show you what we've got going on here. I'm going to start with the pantry just because it's easiest. It's where I was propped up. So I still have this onion soup. I still have some ranch. I need to figure out why I even bought this. I can't find, so my computer will crash, and so any of the recipes that I have saved like on my tabs, they're gone. So I gotta remember why I wanted that, because it was actually for some of the items I already have. This can make ranch, or it can make cracked chicken, which is one of my family's favorites. So I might do that one. The steel, oh, we're zoomed in. No wonder, I'm like, what is going on here? The steel cut oats, I want to do this in the Instapot. We probably have like 2 meals here. We've probably got like 2 meals of grits. We have enough spaghetti. Actually, 1 is going to be used up tonight. We'll have 2 spaghettis left. After that, this is just all baking stuff. I'm not expecting that to go. Some beef broth, baking soda, 2 more things of pasta, some tomatoes, some enchilada sauce, olives, enough for 3 meals here with these soups, pesto, this actually should be in here, more pesto. If you saw what we eat in a week, you saw that a friend of mine, she sends a box to me of food, and this was in the box. So now we have almond butter, which is wonderful for my daughter that can't have peanuts. I have 3 jars of pasta left, and after tonight it'll be 2. Some coffee. Thankfully I am not out of that. Hannah, if you're watching this, muchas gracias, señora. Still have masa. That's to make homemade tortillas. Haven't done that. This is all that is left of the oats. The powdered sugar. I can't wait for this to be gone. Brown sugar. Remember how I wanted to empty this out so I could do sourdough? Yeah, well, I had just this much left of basmati rice, so I filled it up. This is actually going to go in the donation thing. I meant to put that there. I bet I left it on the counter and someone kindly put it away. I have one cream of chicken left. I am going to do chicken tetrazzini. It's a chicken tetrazzini. It is a money-saving mom recipe, and I'll leave it linked down below if I remember. Y'all, if I don't link something down below, really just mentioning it in the comments does help me. I have some molasses. Honestly, my heart really wants shoe fly pie. It's a recipe that I made, golly, like 20 years ago. I'm 32, so like 20 years ago. I had this cookbook from childhood. It was like all these Amish recipes, and shoe fly pie was in there, and it's molasses pie, and it's so good, but it's so rich. It's so rich, and you can only eat like a sliver, so it would go a long ways, but I think I would be the only one that likes it. I'm pretty sure I would be the only one that likes it. I have one more thing of salsa left, and I need it. Oh, I need it for jambalaya, and I probably will do that white chicken chili one more time, so that should help with that. I'm not going to buy any tortilla chips because then I won't use it for that. I still have one thing of coconut milk. Hey, if you guys have a curry that you really like, please leave it down below because I would really love to try a curry. I have some wild rice that I picked up from Trader Joe's. The basket is empty and we'll set them in here. I have some black beans still. I have a friend that sent me a black bean recipe that looks delicious. I'm going to leave it linked down below for you. And so I'm going to do that with this. I still have some quinoa. Honestly, with the quinoa, especially with these unopened ones, I'm still kind of thinking I might not open them and kind of save them, because those are really good protein ones, and that'll be good for this winter. We'll see. I don't know. Some China doll. And this is what's left of the cornbread. And I'll probably be making a couple batches of pumpkin pancakes to stick in the freezer. So that's kind of what I'm saving it for that. This quinoa will be cooked up, and I think I'm going to do quinoa salad because that sounds amazing right now. Chia seeds. This will be chia seed pudding for breakfast on Sunday. That's the plan. Still 2 jars of sauerkraut. Olive oil. I did buy some more olive oil. I can't remember if I shared that with you or not. Yes, I did in a haul. I shared that. Some breadcrumbs. I put it next to the tuna so we could make tuna cakes. 1 pan of red kidney beans, which I'll probably use in the quinoa salad. 2 things of mushrooms. Still all of my jars of what is it? Tomato stuff that I saved. And this is what my friend sent me along with the almond butter. So yay, I'm so excited. Wild rice is one of my favorites, like absolute favorites. Secret stash of coffee beans and black-eyed peas, which I have a plan for coming up. Oh my goodness, feet hurt. One more thing, I put this up here because I don't want anybody eating it, but we have another batch of granola up there. You did see me make that. In the freezer, we have dumpster scraps. Basically, this will go into the trash on trash day. This is like all the greasy or meat scraps that just will stink up your trash cans. So we just put them in the freezer and then take them out to the trash on trash day. White beans, great for white chicken chili. I think this is another scrap thing. Interesting. I found this in the other freezer. Hip hip hooray, we sure are great. Some chicken. Again, that'll be good for the white chicken chili. Little bit left of green beans. Does anybody else eat frozen? Anybody else's kids eat frozen veggies? Mine do. So I have no doubt that that'll be snacked on. I think this is chicken thighs, and I was thinking about making some of the, I think it's like honey garlic chicken something. I saw a video on it the other day. But I have no more honey. We used all our honey. Dun, dun, dun. Rainbow chard. Maybe I should make some of that rotisserie soup. Maybe. With no rotisserie chicken. More chicken. An empty ice tray. Waffles. There's those pork that we had done. Some breakfast sausage. Some peas. Can you like put those together, like clip those together? This so we can do another stir fry. I think I have stuff to make another stir fry. I might do that. Another thing of green beans. Ground turkey, I pulled this in here. Beef steak, I do want to make my husband beef broccoli as kind of like a treat night type thing. Thank you, dear. Still some of the sausages. Oh no, you're fine. And then this, I think, is broccoli too. So that's what's left of the freezer. As you can see, we are a-okay. A little bit of that dressing that I made for the tacos, which may not be good anymore, to be honest. And in the drawers, I have little two things. I've had kids just eating celery like crazy. I have 2 lemons. I've also had kids making lemonade like crazy. I'm actually going to take this out and cut these up for them because I think it's about snack time. So that's what's left. The only thing we have left is the washer going. Here is this pantry. We still have the 2 bags of beans left. I still have my spices. I still have some apple cider vinegar. I'm pretty much out of flour. Actually, I am out of flour. See? Nothing left. And I still have 3 jars of applesauce that I would like not to get touched, but we'll see how that goes. So that is pretty much it. Okay, now I'll try to make a video on all of the weird things we have because I've gotten so many questions and I know it would be helpful just to have one video to say, go check this out. We'll see if I can get that done. Here is my other freezer. The day we went and raked leaves, I'm trying to remember. We had $4 left over from something. Maybe from gas last week? Or no, it was a return. I know what it was. Okay, I returned those things to the Dollar General. The thing I messed up. I don't know if you've seen that video. We'll see. I returned those and I got $4 cash back. So we picked these up from the Dollar Tree that's at the other town. They have mango chunks, pineapple chunks, more pineapple chunks, and more mango. So what we're going to do actually today is, in the fridge, I forgot to show you my door. I'm almost out of milk. I'm almost out of my half and half for my coffee. But I do have a full thing of orange juice, and I bought that today with the $2 left over that I had from getting gas. I had like $2.75 left over, and I spent $2.25 getting the orange juice. And my kids had dental work done today, so they're pretty numb and sore, and they wanted a smoothie. And so instead of going through McDonald's, I was like, hey, we have pineapple in the freezer, why don't I make you one? So we picked up some orange juice. We're gonna put it with some pineapple. If the laughing gas didn't make them crazy enough, this will. Still some blueberries. This is more white beans. We still have all that pork down there. Okay, still some cooked turkey to make the soup. Actually, we have some meatballs. I have 2 things left. I still have bratwurst. I still have chicken. I still have tortillas, more chicken, more, like, look, okay? We are good here. I think this is, oh, more green beans, see? And then my Greek friend shared with me a way to do green beans, so I might even do that. More broccoli, more frozen food. We are good with meats. Totally good. So that's that. In this back fridge, in the freezer, we have no light. Let's see if I can shed some light on the subject. Okay, we have 2 things of bread left. We have this thing of butternut squash that I can make pumpkin pancakes with. I have 2 things of pinto beans right there. In the fridge, we still have, that's how often I drink it, y'all. I think it's still pretty full. So that's what we have. In the fridge, we have bacon grease, artichoke paste, grape jelly, artichoke paste, grape jelly, bouillon, sun butter. I'm hiding some cheese and bacon back there. All of these condiments, garlic, that barbecue sauce I can't use up, orange juice, half and half, almond milk, syrup, mayo, stuff for jambalaya, this is what we're gonna do for lunch today, maybe lunch and dinner. We've got leftovers. I got some white chicken chili, maybe 2 or 3 servings. And I have some rice business, which is also about 2 to 3 servings. Tonight we're gonna have spaghetti, like I said. I think instead of making meatballs, I'm actually just going to ground all this up and just use it as a ground up thing. But for tomorrow, I also have some Mexican lasagna left over, like almost a full thing. This is the leftover quiche. We'll save it for another day. This is leftover from yesterday's bratwurst, and I'm going to take each half, put garlic, butter, and salt on it, and make garlic bread. This is leftover from last night. My daughter made a cup of coffee today and realized she couldn't really drink the rest of it, so put it in here for me. There's like 2 bites of cottage cheese left, and a little. Now you've had a tour. I'm gonna go shopping, and I will show you what I get. Again, I only have $20, so let's see what we can do. Let's see how far this can go. I'm having fun. It's a lot of work, y'all. But how are you doing? I know a couple of you said that you're jumping in on this. How are you guys doing? Leave it down below. Start encouraging others. And I will see you in the next clip. Okay, I've got a lot to learn about Kroger and all of that. Okay, so I wanted to share that this is my total. That's my total, $19.58. Here is what I picked up for us this week. From trying to learn how to shop Kroger, I learned that they have certain produce that you can buy at a certain place for 99 cents, and this was the only thing I found there, and there are 5 potatoes, so I picked those up for 99 cents. They had this 3-pound bag of mandarin oranges for $3.99, so I picked that up for our fruit this week. Again, we're just out of everything, so wanted some kind of fruit option for the children. Vitamin C this time of year is perfect. I had enough for 2 cucumbers. These were 58 cents each. I have 2 zucchini and 2 squash here that ended up being, I think, $1.10 and $1.32 for those. It was 99 cents a pound. The onions were $1.99 for 3 pounds, so this was the best way to do it. Eggs were $1.29 for 18 count, so I did that this week just because I knew I wasn't going to have enough cash to buy 1 dozen eggs from the Amish people. I just didn't have it. They had a deal where you could do this 3 times. You could buy 1 cheddar cheese for $1.77. So I did that, and so this was $1.77, and then I bought it as a 50-cent coupon, so I need to get that done. I picked up 1 almond milk for us. Well, this is almond and coconut.
Mommy, what is
those are squash. You need to wait, Johnny. I picked up 1 unsweetened milk for us, and then this was $2.99. So Walmart is cheaper. It was $2.99. I had a $1 off coupon, which made it $2. And I really did not want to walk into Walmart for a 12-cent saving, because in the long run, would that really have saved me any? I probably would have walked out with more than what I needed. And then the other thing I picked up, I looked at the clearance section, and these were reduced to 99 cents. And I had 1 more item, but I ended up putting it back because it actually took us over our total. So just having a calculator to keep track of everything was really helpful. And even so, we didn't quite calculate this right because it was per pound, and you kind of have to estimate at some point. But these were 99 cents, and then I had 25 or 50 cent back each one. So I got $2 back. And so now I have something for my husband for this week for work. So I was really very thankful for that. So this is my $19.58 trip. I will be getting $2.25, I think, cents back, which brings it to $17.58, which is fantastic. That's great. As you see, it didn't get a whole lot, but it will be enough just to kind of keep us going during the week. Again, I just do not have any produce, and so I was hoping to get some kind of fresh stuff just to kind of keep us healthy during this time. This has turned into a much larger haul than I thought. Yesterday we went to pick up my husband and we stopped by the Amish salvage store because I wanted to see if they had cheese, shredded cheese and gluten-free bread, because if I'm there I'm going to check for bread. And oh, potatoes. We are going to have Thanksgiving dinner with my pastor and his family, and I have been designated to bring mashed potatoes. So I wanted to make sure I got all that. And while I was there, we were on our way to pick my husband up from his trip, and I picked up something for us to eat. 2 bell peppers at $1.69 each. Somebody commented that they love the Amish salvage store produce prices. There's very little produce at mine, and they're very high priced. I don't actually often see a good deal there. I've gotten some apples, but that's about it. Let's see, I picked up a couple things of hot dogs and something else, and I'll try to put it here if I can remember. I don't remember, but anyway, the total came, the total came to $14 and some change. And then today, I went to the big city. I went to the big city to go to Half Price Books and take a very overflowing tote bag of books to Half Price Books and try to get some money for it. By the way, if you have textbooks, don't take them to Half Price Books. Try to sell them on your own. I think you're going to get much more for it than Half Price Books will offer for it. Anyway, I went there, and then I also went to Sam's Club because a month and a half ago I bought 2 books there thinking that they would be useful in our homeschool, and we didn't open them once to really use them other than the first look. So I took them back and we got that money back. So if you have something and it's within the 90 days, I believe it is, and you haven't used it, take it back. Especially Sam's Club, because on your membership card they can find like the purchases you've done. So all that to say, when I took it back, I was like, okay, I really need toilet paper, and while I'm here I'm going to stock up on some things. So I'm about ready to show you what I got at Sam's Club. And my total was $136.72. I was trying to keep it at 100. One of the things that, hand sanitizer, one of the things that I thought was a price obviously wasn't the one I was looking at. I wasn't looking at the right tag, so that was a little bit higher. And
all this stuff for $100.
$126.
That's for... barely anything.
So stop eating all my food. Anyway, I'm going to share that with you here. And so I did kind of break the no by month and eat your pantry just to kind of do this. But I wanted to stock up while I was there. They had no toilet paper, which was the main, thing I was going for. They were completely out. Walmart the other day when I went in, had none of the toilet paper that I like. I have enough to hang on a little bit longer, and I'm gonna try to go back tomorrow after church to Walmart and see if maybe they have a couple others in, because I really hate Scott. Like, I really hate it. I feel like we have to use a whole roll every time we go to the bathroom. So it's not economically a good purchase for us, but if I have to, then we will. Maybe it's time to start cutting up old sheets. I don't know. But anyway, let me turn around, show you what we got here, kind of explain. And so, as of right now, we have done about, I'm rounding up, about $180 worth. And my husband didn't work 3 days this week. But he was not supposed to work today, and he got called in after a mishap. So we have a day's worth of work that we weren't expecting, so that's good. But let me turn around and show you what we have here. All right, you saw that I had bought last week some olive oil from Walmart, but Sam's Club is so much cheaper, so this is what I got. I'm going to start putting prices down here so you can see. I got 2 things of maple syrup. This really is the cheapest way. It's organic, and so I'm just going to put all of these in the very back of that cabinet there, so nobody touches, nobody uses them. We are completely out of honey, and so I have some more honey. I picked up 2 of these. They're $3. I was trying to get some pure vanilla extract, but they were completely out. But they did have some almond, and almond is so good. So I do have some almond extract here. This was the thing. I thought it had said that it was $10 for both of them for some reason. I think the vitamin C was. Even if I got the two ones that I have here, I prefer these over the Emergency because their zinc milligrams is higher. But I like to give us a little boost during these winter months. So I have some of these for us, and these were, again, just a little bit more than I thought they were, and I'll leave the price listed here. I did pick up some applesauce, so I will probably keep one out and then put two again in the bottom of the pantry, mainly for the kids that I babysit so that they have some kind of snack. My kids will do the vegetables, but those other kids will not, and normally I'm just like, well, then just suffer, but however, I'm being paid to make sure that they do eat before they have to go to school, so we'll just go with that. I have this 2-pound block of cheese. It was cheaper to do this, and then I'm just going to grate it up myself and go that way. Hindsight, this wasn't as great of a deal as I thought it was going to be, but I have it, and I'm just going to tuck it away for later because we do need it. And then butter. I did stock up on my butter, so this is really helpful. It's a little bit cheaper than buying the two. I picked up this big thing of Parmesan cheese. We've actually had a couple of nights when I really just needed a little bit and we haven't had any, so I picked up a big one. And we'll have it here. I have this whole thing of almonds and this whole thing of cashews, and I'm going to hide them away in the back freezer. Again, just something for later, especially if we need, or especially so that my husband can start taking these and maybe we can cut down on the bar purchases and just have enough protein here or enough snack here. Last thing I got is this one. Nope, not needed. Definitely when you're trying to do a no-buy thing. But I have to say one of the problems that we're having right now is I'm having to do a lot of printing on the computer when I have the kids I babysit, because the one girl and my daughter like to color and we only have one coloring book. And I try not to get on the computer when I am babysitting. It just is too much of a distraction and things just start happening. So I picked it up for $5 because this was a better price than trying to find 99-cent books. And I think it has more pages in it than those normally have. So this is the Sam's Club haul that I wanted to share with you today. And so that's what's been going on in November. Real life, folks. Real life.